I've probably put my pelvis out. And I also had a little tumble off my mountain bike last week.
Right, let's see what comes up then. Arm and leg and hold. Yeah, it's not as solid as it could be. And hold. Oh, rock solid. So I think the parietals are out.
Okay.
Ah, head bump. And hold. Do you know, I knew that was going to happen. Lovely. Let that hip rise. Beautiful. There's also cerebral spinal fluid. Lovely. Okay, let it go. Beautiful. Hello. You all right?
I'm fine, thank you.
You're looking lovely.
Oh, lovely to see you.
Oh, thank you. So you're here for a core therapy. How are you? Why are you back?
I'm back because I did have some really good physio, whereby it wasn't manipulative. He just gave me hip strengthening exercises to do with bands and things like that. I was very religious about it. It made a massive improvement. And I've been relatively okay with this area because, you know, it was always a combination of glute, groin, hip, sensation down the leg, all that sort of thing. But I've got to the point now where I'm good for, it could be 10 days, 2 weeks, maybe sometimes at the moment a little bit longer, and then something happens and I feel all, well, probably out of line, and it's I'm limping, I've got soreness, discomfort, and I feel like it's when maybe something is out of line, because sometimes I'll have a big click and then it's better. So I feel like there's a tendon or something that maybe sometimes just sits in the wrong place, hits a bit of a nerve and gives me problems.
Okay.
And I have actually read up on something called gluteal tendinopathy.
Yeah, okay.
And it sounds very similar to what I've got.
Right.
So when I called you, which was probably about 10 days ago, I was having a bad time. I was in discomfort, I was hobbling. Every time, you know, couldn't sleep comfortably because I'd get sensations down my leg. At the moment, I feel fine. But there's always that little weakness feeling in there, and you feel that something could go. So I never really push it with, I don't do an awful lot of running anymore, because although if I do a run, I feel fine, I feel that's something that could possibly aggravate it. I haven't pinned it down if it's anything specific. I've been walking, cycling, rowing, and I did do a little bit of running on holiday. So, but I just feel something happens, something gets out of line. But I think because of having that weakness and being you're compensating for it.
Okay, yeah.
And I did hit my head quite hard.
Oh.
Really pulled muscles both sides of my neck. I think it went bang bang. So there might be, because you know I've always had a weak vertebrae up there as well, so there might be stuff out of line there, and probably nothing you can do about it. But muscular, I've obviously pulled at something between my back intercostal things, because that hurts.
Right. Oh, yeah. Bless you.
Yeah.
Oh dear, that sounds
so I
painful.
probably need putting back together a little bit.
All right, okay, well, we'll see what comes up.
Okay.
Yeah. And how are you sleeping, and any headaches?
No headaches, although I did have, well, I just felt achy all over the day after my little tumble. Hence the everything's fine. I just keep finding bruises everywhere. You know, that's it. No headaches. Sleeping fine. Sometimes I'm not sleeping as long as I used to. I think it's just the light mornings. I just wake up, and when I wake up I want to get up and go out there. Not really waking up at night. So, but I think my sleep quality can vary. I've got one of these watches that tells you how much is light, heavy, REM, that sort of thing, and sometimes I'm not getting enough of the good sleep.
Okay, all right. Right, let's see what comes up then. So if you want to get yourself comfortable on the couch with your head on the pillow, lovely. Okay, so let's do some muscle tests to start off with. Can I have just an arm, just a straight arm? That's it. I'm going to push here. You'll hold up and hold. Nice. And the other side and hold. Okay, good hold. And then can you raise a leg? I'm going to push here and hold. Lovely. Tiny shake and hold. Okay, good hold. And then two together, arm and leg and hold. Okay, and the other side and hold. Okay, not a problem. And then opposites and hold. Okay, and this side's and hold. Nice, okay. I'm not sure about this side, just want to do it again.
Okay.
Arm and leg and hold. Yeah, it's not as solid as it could be. I'm just going to test a few joints. So, right shoulder, raising your leg, I'm going to push and hold. Okay, I might go into a bit more detail with that shoulder. You're a nice colour, Mandie.
Thank you.
Hold. Where were you on holiday?
Sicily.
Oh,
yeah, it was lovely.
Oh, wow. And hold. Good, yeah. Elbow, wrist, absolutely fine. It's just going to feel that hip. And hold. A tiny shake. I'm being picky.
Good.
Knee and hold. That's fine. Ankle. And raise and hold. Oh, okay, let's do that again. And hold. Okay, I think it's all right. So let's look at that shoulder. I'm just going to leave your arm there. Let's raise the opposite leg and hold. Okay, I don't think that's great. Okay. And then just to 90% and hold, degrees rather. And then up by your ear for 180. Leg up again and hold. Okay, and then up into the air, the arm, thumb down. Raising this leg and hold. Good, that's strong. And then turn your hand around, lovely, and hold. Okay, so there's a mix there. Thumb down was all right, the others I'm not sure about. I'm just going to update my notes.
Okay.
Okay, so definitely want to be looking at the hips because of what you've said. Obviously glutes, ham, quads even.
Okay.
So let's have a little look.
Ticklish,
yeah. Sorry, straight into those hip points. Okay, looking at the clavicle, rib line, hips, knee tops, ankles. No, you've got a good alignment.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's test a quad. So can you bend this knee? I'm going to give you a little sarong to put on because you're wearing a lovely dress. Look, the sarong goes with your dress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
And then I'm just going to put it over here just to cover you up a little. Can you bend this knee up into the air? That's it, lovely. And nice right angle. I'm going to push strongly this way. We're testing the quad, and the quad's a really strong muscle of the body, so I'm going to put quite a lot of strength against it. And hold. Okay, rock solid. Perfect. And the other one, just bend. So I'm going to push here and hold. Let's just try that again.
I forgot to go the right way.
Okay, and hold. I think it's shaking a bit.
Okay.
Can you put one hand on the top of your head, your parietals, and then do this one again? I'm going to push here, just bend a bit more, that's it, that's it. So I'm going to put a lot of strength against it and hold. Rock solid. So I think the parietals are out.
Okay.
Head bump. What did you land on?
It's like a gravel path.
But what part of your head? I mean, what
Do you know, I really don't know
you
how I
don't know.
came off. I just know my handlebars suddenly went like that and I was down, but I think I bounced from side to side, so bang, bang.
Okay, but you fell off your bike sideways, you didn't go over the front?
Do you know what, I can't remember properly.
You don't know?
No.
Or no one was with you?
No.
Okay,
No,
okay.
not at that point.
But I'm just thinking what part of your cranium, because the parietals are on the top and there's what we call a sagittal suture in between them, like a gap.
Okay.
And so it's like a little wiggly line. And what can happen, I mean, not just coming off your mountain bike, lots of different reasons can cause it, but those little wiggly lines can not marry up.
Right.
They can go like this instead of how they should be. So I'll definitely be looking at your parietals. It's probably good timing, actually.
Yes.
Had you fallen off when you booked this appointment?
No.
How funny.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
I think I landed on side of head.
right. This side.
I think so, yes. That's the one that hurt most.
I mean, I don't need to know.
No.
I'm just interested, and I treat whatever comes up. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the quads. I'll just do my notes. So that's your left quad. Yeah. Parietal. Interesting. So, I'm going to have a look at the... Oh, I keep doing that. Give me an arm just on its own and hold, lovely. And the other side. And hold, good. See if they're twisted and hold. And hold, good. And hold. Do you know, I knew that was going to happen. It's such a funny feeling.
Yes.
I know when something's going to fail, even when I'm just feeling it. So they all passed, apart from the last one.
Okay.
So these tests are called an ACES, and it's all about the orientation of your hips.
Yeah.
Whether one is more far forward than the other, or twisted up or down, some torsion going on, spiraling. So the next test is, with this hand, can you put 2 fingers on your pubis symphysis bone, which is that hard bone dead centre? Give me that arm again and hold. No, that's all right, good. So the last test I did was whether they are intact, whether the hips are together or whether they're opening a bit.
Yes.
And of course you are getting pain and issues. So I would sort of expect there to be some issue going on. And really, with core therapy, we want to find, if someone's coming in with an issue, we want to find what could be causing it. We don't want to say, oh no, clean bill of health, you're absolutely fine. With it could be this. So the next test is always the pubis symphysis to see if it's open at the front.
Yeah.
And it's not,
Okay.
which is great.
Good.
So, right, open, and then the quad and the parietal. And when you turn over, I'll check your sacrum as well. So back. How's tummy?
Fine.
Digestion?
Yep.
Going every day?
Yes.
And no pain or...
Nope.
Issues?
No.
Lovely. Okay. Oh, and it was the shoulder. Yeah, I'll definitely look at... Yeah, you might have fallen on
I
your
might have landed
shoulder.
on it, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Which
Did you have bruising there?
Which side is it? It might be this side where I've got a graze. Yeah.
Okay.
On that side, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to hold this for you, and then if you would like to turn over onto your front.
I have to do this at the moment as well.
Oh.
Because of my shoulder.
Because of...
To not use my shoulder when I'm pulling up.
Really? And that's your left shoulder?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's the muscular part,
Yeah.
It's hurting.
That's from the fall?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. I think I just wrenched it.
Sorry, I'll just redo this for you.
Oh, that's better. Breathe then.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, so can you got a bruise here.
I know, I've got bruises everywhere.
Okay. Can you bend this knee and raise the knee off the couch, yeah, a bit more, yeah. I'm going to try and push here, you're going to hold up for me and hold. Strong, lovely, so that's the glute and the other side.
Oh,
yeah, and hold. Okay, so slightly more
it's probably weaker on that side because I can feel it in that weak spot in the front of my groin when I do that.
Can you? Okay, yeah. It's almost like you had to try harder with that side.
Yeah.
So glute, so that was just your right side. I'm just going to have a little feel actually of your T12. Does that feel a bit sore?
A little bit, tiny tender.
Okay. Neck.
Yeah, neck feels tender.
Yeah, okay. You probably had a bit of whiplash, didn't you?
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, probably did.
So that's my notes. So we can start giving you a nice treatment now. Let's see how your back feels. Feels quite tight actually, especially around here.
Yes, that's where, especially on the left hand side where my shoulders are.
Okay, so interestingly, even though you booked this core therapy for your hips and down your leg, it's actually this area that feels tightest at the moment.
Yes. Yeah, I am quite stressed and tense at the moment.
Oh, you've got a lot going on.
Oh, that's good. Oh my god, that hurts. Oh, that was tense.
Bless you. If I was to see your back, is it covered in bruises? Or is it just muscular pain?
It's muscular pain on my left hand side. I've got a little graze, but that's about it.
Is this too much, Mandie?
No. I think that's why I fell off my mountain bike, because I got back from Fladbury, having been there like 5 days of a trot, and said, come on, let's just go for a little ride. And,
a de-stress ride.
Yeah.
Oh dear, bless you. It can be quite upsetting, can't it? I fell off my racing bike a couple of years ago, and I ruptured the collateral ligament in my hand. It's the one that connects your thumb to your hand, and the inside of the thumb. And you know, when you pull your thumb away from your hand, and it most times it naturally bounces back. It sort of springs back. It doesn't do that anymore.
Okay.
And of course, you know, my hands are my job.
Yeah.
Like most people.
Oh dear.
So that was a really worrying time. There was a lot of pain. I had a lot of bruises, like you, and cuts and things. And I was on my own when I fell off. Yeah. I was on a road though. Yeah, I know what it's like, and it's quite upsetting. I felt sort of a bit sorry for myself, and you can get quite upset.
I felt a bit embarrassed. And
were people around? Where were you?
We were just cycling home. I was with Rob, but we were with a friend that we saw walking home. So we were just cycling at walking pace. And I thought, oh, I'll just do a quick circuit round the marina and catch them up.
Right.
Went over the bridge, bang.
Oh! Oh, I thought you'd be off-road because you're on a mountain bike. No.
Well, it is off-road because it's a bridle path from my house to the marina.
Oh, I see. Right. Oh, bless you. Oh, so you felt a bit embarrassed, really?
I did,
yeah. It's almost like you need someone there with you to have a good laugh about it.
I know. But I can remember hitting the floor and not getting up for a while, thinking, oh, that hurt.
Right, yes.
Does everything still move?
Well, exactly. You lie there for a while thinking, right, what can I move?
Yeah.
Is it safe?
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone watching this on the video will be thinking, silly people for getting on a bike in the first place. But we love it, don't we?
I know.
Yeah, I wouldn't be without it.
Really?
Yeah.
In fact, I know I probably shouldn't after a treatment, but I am going cycling after this.
Oh, today?
Yes. It's just bad timing, but...
On a road bike?
Yes,
or
just a gentle one. Yeah.
Okay, how many miles?
Probably about 20.
Okay, that's all right. Okay. But just be careful because I will have put everything back for you.
Yeah.
So you don't want to thrap yourself too much.
No.
You're going with someone?
Not today, no. It was just something I planned.
Okay.
It's going to be rainy tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh! You hit the spot then, too.
Okay, so I had a good feel of your back. It's feeling a bit better here. Do you know what? I might, right. I think cupping would be too much on you at the moment. I think you're
Yes.
feeling a little bit sensitive because of the fall.
Yeah.
I think even if I was to get the thumper, I don't know if I've used that on you before.
No.
It's a massager machine that it's quite firm. So I think that might be a bit too much on you at the moment as well. I'm just going to keep it to the Tuina
Yes.
today.
Sounds good.
But you know, obviously if you come back and you've still got issues with tightness around here, I would probably cup or massage you with that massager. Yeah. Lovely. Let that hip rise. Beautiful. Lovely. Let it come up. This is really good for the orientation of the hips, the whole pelvic girdle. Lovely.
Okay.
So separating that scapula, shoulder blade, reflexology wise from the rest of the body, out from the back. This is where it's tight on the upper back. I can feel tightness here as well.
Yeah.
Just trying to bring in some warmth, softness, loosen it up so it's more mobile, flexible. Bringing it out. That's it, that's it. Lovely. That's it. Oh yeah, big difference. And then pushing into the hip and out. Lovely. Nice and relaxed. Beautiful. Good. Okay. Okay, let it go. I've got you. I've got you. That's it. Perfect. Okay, so just feeling into the sacrum for a little bit of silence. Lovely.
It was.
So, I'm just going to hold the shawl over you while you turn over, back over onto your back. I'll sort the head area out for you. Just pulling your dress back down. That's it. Are you twisted? Is that comfy? Yeah. Okay, so just going to put the face hole back in and the tissue. That's it.
Okay.
And give you a nice long stretch looking beautiful in green. I do like green. Do you think colours go in fashion stages?
There seem to be a lot more green available these days, because I seem to hove in on it.
Yeah, I think my wardrobe is gradually just becoming green. There I am wearing black, but...
Well, you have to for work.
Yeah, probably. Green would show up all the oil marks.
Yeah.
Ah, lovely. Okay, so I'm just looking at the orientation of your feet, noticing that this one is turning that way a little bit.
Yes.
As it has it always. And this is the leg, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Ah.
And when I was out walking with friends the other day, my friend behind me says, "Do you realise that your leg kicks out when you walk?" So I must be doing that when I walk.
Right, okay. Yeah, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, so I've got a shawl there, okay, but I just want you to be completely loose, wobbly. That's it, lovely. And anything that's too much, tell me if it's too much. I'm just going to give this little bit of mobility. I can feel your knee crunching.
Yeah. Yeah, it just feels, I can feel it in there when you do go a little bit too far, yeah. Which is why I tense up.
Too much?
No, it's just, I wouldn't say too much. I suppose I'm just so aware of it, and if it...
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, when I get to the top?
It's there. It's sort of, I can feel
in the
it
groin.
there.
Well, I might work on the groin then, if that's okay, in a minute. Yeah, through the shawl.
You could probably feel when it tense, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Deep breaths. Let it go, let it go. Okay. Yeah, well, feet are behaving. So they're aligned now.
Excellent.
They're both turning out. So through the shawl, I'm just going to work on this groin area here. Are you happy for me to do that? Yeah. Again, tell me if anything's too much, too painful.
I think it's, when you poke and prod it, it's okay. It's just the flexibility is reduced so much now. It just seems I can do so much more yoga side-wise on that side than I can this side. And like if you sit cross-legged, this leg will go further down than that leg. And,
okay. Then it used to. It used to go further this side, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you been watching any of the Isle of Wight festival?
No, I haven't.
Debbie Harry.
Yeah.
I don't know when she was on, but we watched her last night. Amazing.
Really?
Guess how old she is?
Oh, she's got to be much older than us. What, 65?
Yeah, I was thinking 60. She's 77.
No way.
Because during that punk era and when she was
So she was a little bit older then.
she was older than everyone else. So she must have been 30 or early 30s. She's 70. She looked amazing. She was wearing shorts.
Good grief.
Shorts and a little belt and a blouse. Looked amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care if she's had any work done. She looked incredible. Yeah.
Wow. Did she still sound good?
Yep, and sounded good. 77? Yeah, apparently people were writing in saying, gosh, at 77 I need WD-40 and, and you know, an hour in bed before I get out, you know, but amazing. So how's this feeling now?
Nice, yeah.
Yeah? Just to level you up a bit, I don't like to favour one side. I am going to do the same here, is that all right?
Gosh.
Yeah, and we watch Pulp.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I've forgotten Isle of Wight was on actually.
Yeah, well, it's all on is it iPlayer or whatever.
It's
So
Glastonbury this weekend, doesn't it?
is it? Oh gosh, it's going to be a hot weekend for it. I don't know if they're getting rain, mud. But yeah,
Are you still doing things like Lake Fest or what have you?
Yeah, we might do.
Yeah.
We're not sure yet. So
they played at Mellow Festival, didn't they?
They did. Yeah.
Yeah. It's on my doorstep. I didn't get it.
Yeah. Yeah, they played yesterday at a gig we went to. It was for a wedding. Yeah. Okay, so they feel more aligned now. Now, I'm going to do something that I'm not sure I've done with you before, and it is, I don't know how to say the word. I want to say, no, I'm not going to say that word. I don't know what word to say, so I'm just going to do it. So I'm going to put my hand underneath your sacrum.
Yeah.
Okay. But in order to do that, because you're lying on your sacrum, I'm going to put my hand in between your legs and then under your sacrum. Yeah. So I'm just going to move this shawl so it completely covers you.
Yeah.
So can you bend your knees? Yeah. And just bring your dress down. Is it underneath you? That's it. Can you raise your bottom up? I'm putting my hand between your knees. I've got my hand under your sacrum, and then you go all the way down. That and knees down. Perfect. Lovely. Okay, so I've just got my hand and my forearm across your hips. I'm just holding them together. I've got my whole flat right hand under your sacrum. So this is a pelvic float like I did for you when you were lying on your front just before you turned over. But it's slightly different perspective on it because you're lying on your sacrum this time. And there's a lot going on with the sacrum. Yes, it's a really key part of the pelvic girdle because of the iliacs, the sacrum, the pubis symphysis, and all the tendons, ligaments, the glute maxes, etc. is all part of the pelvis. But there's also the cerebral spinal fluid that runs alongside the spine, and then there's a little gap at S2, sacrum 2, where the cerebral spinal fluid goes through, wraps around and back up again, up the spine and around the brain as it does, and it has a pulse. And this cerebral spinal fluid isn't like the pulse of the breath or the pulse of the red blood cells. It's actually its own pulse. It's different for everyone, but it's about once every 8 seconds.
Gosh.
And sometimes that pulse can be affected by an impingement. So a fall off a bike would do it. Or a misaligned pelvis, lots of things that can do it. So I'm just having a feel now as to what the pulse is doing, whether the sacrum itself physically feels level, aligned, in the right spot, and just bringing them back to a relaxed level that is balanced. That's what we're doing.
So what forms the pulse? Is it the speed of the fluid?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm also now just tuning into the breath. And Mandie, you might want to consider the breath, breathing abdominally so that you're bringing the breath way down to the pelvis. And you're seeing that breath circle and circulate through and around the whole pelvic girdle. And the breath is the healer, it's the giver of life, oxygen, and it's carried within the red blood cells. So the blood also containing all of your nutrients, minerals and vitamins that you need for healing. For instance, magnesium, selenium, zinc, chromium, all of the minerals your hips need for healing and repair. Okay, just raising your hips by bending your knees a little. Oh, what lovely. Good, thank you.
Does the pulse work in the middle or aside?
At a side.
Is it the right hand side?
I don't know.
Okay.
Do you feel like it is?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if it's different for everyone or whether it's always the right or left. Ah.
Yeah, it did feel like a little heartbeat when you were holding it.
Ah.
A slow heartbeat.
Yeah. Ah. Well, if anyone knows, write it in the comments. Now, I'm going to put a mask on because I ate garlic at lunchtime. It was raw garlic. It comes from Fladbury, actually, from Oxton Organic, and it comes in a long stick with a bulb at the end. It sort of looks like, doesn't look like garlic at all. Anyway, there's me cutting into it, spreading it all over the salad. Then I realised it was garlic, and it's really gorgeous, but really strong. Yeah. So I thought, I might have to wear a mask today.
I hadn't noticed.
Oh, good. So before I do that, I just want to have another look at this shoulder, actually. Okay, so just let the elbow go. That's it, lovely. It's smooth, lovely. Good. Oh, that felt all right. Oh, a bit tight in there. Just move your necklace a little. There. Okay, we'll do that when I do the neck. Right. So this shoulder's playing up because you fell on it.
Yes, at the back, yeah.
Okay, so tell me if any of this is too much. Oh, a little bit of a click in the elbow. Felt all right. Is this too much?
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
No, it's right in the shoulder blade where it's sore.
Yeah.
Where you were.
Yeah, when I...
That's what I call nice pain when you do that.
Oh, okay, good. Lovely, okay, let it go. Beautiful. So a nice neck release. And of course the neck relies on the pelvis to be aligned, and likewise the other way around. Just going to have a little look at the vertebra with my thumb, just see what they're telling me. Lovely, and nice and heavy, that's good. Oh, quite tight high up. Going all the way down to the C7. Oh. So if any of it is particularly tight or sore, nice big breaths. That's it, nice and loose. Oh, I can remember this one. Yeah. So on the right side, about C2 or 3, I think that is. Let's do that another couple of times. Beautiful. It's all right. Mm-hmm. So I'm now just feeling into the soft tissue, which might be a bit sore, in between the scapula and the spine, each side of the spine, and just bending and bringing that soft tissue up, giving it a little bit of inverted Tuina. And then up to the trapezius. Lovely, that's good. Good stretch. Now I'm going to work on the parietals. So, like like I said earlier, there's a sagittal suture at the top of the head, going down like a middle parting. And I'm feeling with thumbs mainly to see how those sagittal suture wiggly lines are orientated, so they could be overlapping, they could be misaligned or fitting perfectly. They feel quite tight actually, especially more at the back. So nice long abdominal breathing, this time up to the cranials. And it's really interesting, you can feel the cranials expand and contract with each breath. Okay, so slowly taking a nice long breath, keeping your eyes closed and just starting to come back into the room, breathing more deeply. Feeling that lovely cool air filter in through the nose. Send your breath down to fingers and toes, and very slowly introducing a little movement. And then gradually breathing more deeply, more dynamically, moving into shoulders, hips. That's it, lovely. And then if you feel like it, bringing your arms up over your head for a nice whole body stretch. Okay, so are you back with me?
I am.
So we're going to retest just a couple of things that weren't happy earlier.
Okay.
So we've got the right arm, the left quad and the left arm. Okay. Was it the left arm? I know you've got pain there, but I thought it was the right arm, but I've written left. Yeah, I thought it was.
All his shoulder.
Yeah, okay. So can you raise this arm for me? I'm going to push and hold. Good. And then just to 90 and hold. Lovely, much stronger. Up by your ear and hold. Good. Up into the air. So thumb down past, thumb up and hold. Lovely. Okay, yeah. Can I also check the arm by doing this test? So this leg, this arm, and hold. Brilliant. So that was quite weak earlier. Also, oh yeah, the quad. So this one, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to push here quite strongly and hold. No budging that one. Okay, so that's the parietals that are behaving now.
Good.
Yeah, no, it's worth having that checked out after a head knock. I think that's it. I think we're sorted.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that all of this is going to behave more. I spent a lot of time on the pelvis.
Yes. Yeah. I just thought, although I haven't had as much discomfort and you know, annoyance there, I just felt like, because I'd been compensating when it had hurt, I might have got out of line.
Yes.
That's what I was worried about.
You may, well, I think you had.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I know what the one other test I want to do. Talking of which, holding those together, give me an arm and hold. Easy. There's no effort for you, so
Good.
You're fine.
Done.
You're okay to move when you're ready. So how are you feeling?
Good. Yes. Yeah. It definitely takes you into another aura.
Good way of describing it. And it was a little bit sore at times, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah. But it felt good. Needed it.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely.
Okay. Yeah.
And I know with muscular as well, it's only a matter of time. But again, I thought I might have knocked things out of alignment.
You probably did. So come back if you want to, or just, you know, take it as you go, whatever you want to do.
I just felt like I needed an MOT.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Good decision.
Let's do that now and again.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right then.